So I'm quitting my software engineering job at Amazon.
Oh, I miss you guys for real.
And the permission to do it has to come from within. Can't believe I'm saying this, but this is going to be my last week at work, and I'm going to be taking you all with me on what it's like offboarding as a corporate software engineer. This is a bittersweet ending to this chapter of my life, so I'm going to be recording this process and kind of my thoughts and feelings as to why I'm leaving and just recording the entire process. The VMA program allows creators exclusive benefits. You don't expose VIP status to users. About like a year ago, we did like a revamp of the VIP system. The SLA for that will be around 12 hours. If you're a non-VIP user, a 10-day SLA to get it reviewed by a manual operator. If you're a VIP user, you're eligible for a VIP amount of. This is that logic that exists to verify if you're a VIP or not.
Please help today.
Hi, can I do a large Spanish latte ice, please? That'd be it for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm quitting my software engineering job at Amazon. Here's why. So I've been in my current role for 2.5 years doing web development, and I feel like I've gotten to a plateau of the new things that I'm learning. I want to have a fresh start and a change of pace so that I can have a lot more skills under my tool belt. And the other reason that I'm leaving is burnout. Now, don't get me wrong, the workload that I had was pretty manageable, but I think it's the fact that I do content creation and I work a 9 to 5, and a lot of my content is revolved around what I do at work. So I feel that even on the weekends, I never have a chance to fully turn off my brain. And then the third reason I'm leaving is return to office 5 days a week. Amazon is transitioning from a hybrid work schedule to 5 days in office. And when I got hired for this role, I only had to come in 2 days a week. And I live 1.5 hours away from work, so only coming in twice a week was pretty manageable for me. But doing that commute 5 days a week, that's a bit much for me. And if I were to move to a new city just for work, I really wanted to open up my options to other cities and other companies outside of LA. And the fourth reason I'm leaving is I wanted to take a break and maybe take a gap year. Ever since I graduated college, I went straight into the interview prep and job hunt, and it was always go, 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 go. And I never got to fully take a break to enjoy the wins that I got out of life. So me quitting and taking a break and a gap year is me putting my foot off the pedal to just relax and recharge. I really want to re-explore old passions of mine and learn and build new things that I'm interested in. I really don't know what's in store for me next, but I really wanted to take the time to document this journey of me trying to figure it out. And hopefully some of you all can relate and hopefully take that leap of faith with me. Switching gears to email notifications, there's 2 ways we notify the user. In your account settings, this is where a user can either subscribe or unsubscribe from specific email categories. You grab the email template, and then this template is used so then that you can make substitutions. At step 2, that is where you check to determine whether or not the user is subscribed or unsubscribed from that specific email notification. We then send the email to the user using, that's like a Amazon service that is designed to store because it's GDPR compliant. Hi, can I do a large house coffee, please? So recently, I learned about the importance of having the support of your friends and family when making big decisions. I dreaded having a conversation of leaving my job between my friends, family, and manager, and I kept pushing it off for like weeks on end. Deep down, I was hoping that they would talk me out of this decision because this was going to be a very significant change in my life and something that I'm too afraid to make the decision for myself. But to my surprise, my family wasn't against it and my manager was in full support. And when I heard these words, I felt a huge relief come out of my shoulders. It meant the world to me knowing that I had their full support and that I should take the leap of faith and go for it. And when I talked about it with my friends and my colleagues, they were all super excited and supportive of me of my next chapter in life. Yes, it is very bittersweet that I won't be able to see them, but they really want the best for me. And that's when I realized that the people who really care about you and love you, they're gonna support you no matter the decision that you make. I feel like so many of us overthink the decisions we're going to make and how it impacts the people around us, and that we don't want to let them down and disappoint them. I feel like culturally growing up as an immigrant kid, I feel like I'm always looking for someone's blessing to do something. But now that I'm an adult, I really don't need people's permission to leave and quit a job. I don't need people's permissions to chase my dreams. I don't need people's permissions to say, go for it and do whatever the fuck you want. That mentality is so ingrained in my head, and that is something I definitely need to unlearn. I'm an adult now, and I can make my own decisions. And at the end of the day, people's advice are just advice. If you need to make a big decision in life, the act of doing it and the permission to do it has to come from within, not from external factors. You need to have the trust and the courage and the belief in yourself that you can do it, because those around you that are supporting you are always going to be rooting for you. Last night I got dinner with my coworkers for the last time, and it was such a bittersweet moment. I know that I'll keep in touch and I'll see them again, but it's kind of bittersweet knowing that this is the last time I'll see them all together in a work setting type of thing. I started to reminisce on our projects and all the memories that we had together, and I started to reflect on the quote where it goes like, I really wish I knew I was in the good old days before the good old days were gone. I really wish that I got to enjoy the present moment more and just to enjoy the time I had with my coworkers and a lot of stuff. I feel like because you're working and then there's so many deadlines that you need to meet, you kind of get lost in the sauce. In the moment, work and a deadline is the priority, but when you take a step back and reflect on the couple of years that you've had, those individual days where you stay up late to get a thing done, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But what does matter and what you will remember is all the memories and the good times that you had with the people that you work with. So to all of you that are stressing about work and not enjoying life, just take a step back and think, will I remember this in the next couple of years? If not, it's not that important. Make time to enjoy life and to be present and to cherish the moments that you have together, because you don't know you're in the good old days until the good old days are gone. How was the trip? I know, it's so sad. It's my last day. But man, end of an era for real. I'm gonna miss you guys for real. I already have the doc on how to do the backfill. So all you gotta do is execute the steps. You need to do the backfill first, then you can launch the Lambda for the automation stuff. Afterwards, you then need to do the pre-signed URL migration. All the hard stuff's done in terms of like timing and implementation. So all you gotta do is do it pretty much. That is my gift to you all before I leave. Pretty much all of it is in the documentation in the README file. I teared up or cried at least 5 times in the past week, just saying my goodbyes to everyone. So sad being here since the beginning of the org to what it is now. I feel like I grew with the org. The org was just a baby in its infancy to a pretty mature organization. I feel like it's kind of the same for me personally and professionally. It ended so soon. Yeah, I thought I would spend more time with you all, but decided now was a better time than later. So no regrets, but very bittersweet. All right, bye. Do you have those low maintenance friends where you can go weeks and months without talking, but when you come back together, it's like nothing ever happened and you pick up where you left off? Well, I'm getting dinner with one of those friends, so catch y'all later. $16?
Can we do a crumble taste testing one day for your food? Okay, wait, you're in the background. Or they'll give you some more time. So I'm kind of scared.
Yep. Got it, you're almost there. Get over it. There we fucking go. Yep. There we go. Today's the last day at work, and man, it just doesn't feel real yet. I'm going into my last stand-up meeting, and this is going to be officially the last time I interact with my team. I teared up a couple times throughout the past week saying my goodbyes to everyone, so I think today will be a lot easier on me emotionally, saying goodbye to everyone. This really is it, man. End of an era. I am closing one chapter of my life and preparing for the next. And I'm kind of in that limbo stage where I just don't know how to feel about everything. I think the highs of the excitement and then the lows of missing everyone, it kind of counteracts everything so that I just feel very neutral about everything. I've been waiting for this moment for my last day for a while now, and it's finally here.
Final win for Brandon. A real final stand-up.
Yes. Yeah, yesterday I worked with to do a knowledge transfer on the end-to-end automation stuff. So she has everything she needs to know. We went over the timelines of when to launch things and the backfill. So she knows how to carry it forward. And then yeah, that is it. I'll be logging off at noon. So this will be the final time y'all see me.
Well, the final time here.
Yeah, final time here in this setting. I'll for sure reach out to y'all and catch up.
Yeah. Again, thanks again, man. Good stuff. Thanks, man. You'll be missed.
Thank y'all.
And I was just helping out a couple of other people get caught up.
Well, that ends that chapter of my life. I am officially unemployed and on my fun employment era right now. I feel like I have so many thoughts and emotions going on in my head, but I also feel like I feel nothing right now. I do think that in the next couple of days, that's when reality will hit that I'm finally done with work. But in the meantime, let's enjoy life and enjoy the rest of the day. I'm gonna vlog. This is the day you quit? Yeah. I'm getting ready to see R.L. Grime at the Palladium in LA. I saw him a few weeks back at Isonoc when he opened for them. So this is going to be his headline show. Should be a fun night. This is the first thing that I'm doing while being unemployed. So let's have some fun, yeah? Yo,